You still here, Tommy? Fumble return, kinda. My pick six or your pick six? Did you have a pick six? Oh, you had the hit on the quarterback interception, right? Did you return that for a touchdown?
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
I wasn't even paying attention.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play looking to throw it.
You like that?
Pass is complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Appreciate you, Hunter.
LSU is now operating in the red zone.
Thanks for the light. Usually don't see anything on Facebook.
They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. That's a good tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handing off on the draw play. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a quick grab. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt.
Tommy, what did you mean? I know the offense wasn't obvious.
The punt will bounce and go
Too many picks by both of us for the free offense tonight, but once I threw the first one, it was going to come down to who makes a bigger defensive play. And that fumble return for pick 6 was a difference. See, I don't think the fumble return
and the Longhorns offense takes the
puts
field.
you up
We'll see if this quarterback can shake
13
off the
nothing.
interception he threw in the last possession. And that catch is
13 nothing. So that it was a big momentum
change. Stay ahead of the chains. It definitely helps your offense. And if
it
that
hurt
defense starts to creep
because I was in the
take
red
that
zone.
away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
But which pick 6?
So let's see what they
The one that you got
here
off
on
of,
third and short
off
from
of me?
inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short and see what you can do from here.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line
that
in
was
the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Obviously that was
Second down play for this offense.
the dagger little thing.
Looking for a man. Catch made on the right side.
That was
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
that one hurt.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that,
You had
the
2
defense can't
catches.
lock in on
I
one
felt
guy or 2
I got
guys.
robbed on.
Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Or at least
it allows you to continue to
not-
spread the ball around and spread the field.
Not great
making it
animation,
tougher
but the
for
one
this
that you
defense.
went through me on like the
They
first
test
or
the middle
second
of the defense,
drive.
but get nothing.
That back just had
That
nowhere
Moss.
to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And then
Offense
the
behind
one that
six
you,
now on
the
second and
touchdown that
11
you
after the
scored
1-yard loss.
to the lineman, like I'm sitting there guarding him, and I thought I was pressing,
Using his legs. It's Hill.
and he just goes right by me, and big man touchdown. I'm like, this is
That play was
embarrassing.
perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall.
That
It's
pick
time
would
to
have
mix
put me
some
back in
things
the
up on
game,
what you
or at
showed
least given me
defense.
a chance.
Seven
That you
plays
wrong,
drive coming
you
up.
pressed the wrong
It is
button.
Third down and long.
That was
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch.
that was
It's
tough
Baker.
to swallow right there.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the defense
Hey
plays
man,
pretty well.
when it's going
Force the
good, it's going
quarterback to
good.
Make the throw in front of you as a defense, then you square up and make the tackle.
You
Force
know,
them to do
sometimes
something
it's
special
better to be lucky than
after
good
the
sometimes.
catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And a returner
That
brought
was
down
just
by the coverage team.
a luck play. You need those to win a championship.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This
Much rather have lost this game than the one earlier.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Oh.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
What it goes. Get on a good little heater and
So here we go.
finally took a loss.
The offense has a
You don't
1st
want to
down.
take a loss.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards.
Possibly
So 2nd
win
and
the game.
6. The Horned Frogs
Just don't feel great.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go
Damn
fast. The
birds.
defense has got to be aware.
And the loss of
That's a
Kumin.
nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
No.
Sure hands. It's Baker. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, TCU. They get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can the
Steelers only got a 3 out of
defense come up with a stop?
turnover on
They'll run it here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have
shoot, he's left-handed.
Now it's second down here.
Oh,
Takes the handoff again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it.
Defense.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks into the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's swallowed up at the line.
Go turn the tide a little bit.
Defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle quickly after the catch.
Man,
short of the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Does he run it?
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shots near midfield.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense
Here you go, Tommy.
is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Lover.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
That's where I need to use it. Not an interception in the
and the
red
single
zone.
back takes the handoff.
End zone.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
There. Good job.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. Makes the defender miss. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a
Come on,
first and
Pitt.
10 now.
Put this thing away right here.
From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. A change of direction. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's in.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Our O is scratched off the list. Too long of a handoff.
5 for this third and goal play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
No way.
Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there.
Fumbles are just beating my
So the
butt
first
in
play of the
the
drive coming up here.
friggin'
Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Palmer. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Some McCook in there. I mean, bad formation.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's the spin move. Moves the ball up to the 30. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Oh.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Palmer. Great move there. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Can you get me out of turbo?
Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's caught. It's Cooper. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Watkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
I had Spike. I said Spike is square.
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Watkins. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to run it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Palmer.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
How about the effort here by this receiver to lay out and come down with that completion? Did pick up a ton of yards, but showed you what kind of athlete he is.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call.
It's kind of getting screwed a little bit.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though. That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
And he makes it now from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the try here for the extra point. Could you play quarterback? How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finds his man. It's Baker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Missed a sack, dog.
Second down after that short
And
completion.
Lamar earns a dot.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Hill. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. Receiver makes the catch, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to throw again. Pass not complete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, 9.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU 20.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Baker. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you They still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He gets loose. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Going with the old counter run here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's a draw play. Fights off a defender. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep...
Touchdown, TCU. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for 2, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down after that completion. Quarterback still with the football. No way to run up the middle.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Baker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Down the middle, it's Baker. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
They'll try the ground game here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking.
The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. Second down, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end
Yes,
here.
bring it back.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Ball rolls dead and the coverage team downs it right there. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Defense not pressing this time. A handoff from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if you get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
LSU now operating in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in?
At this point, I'm wondering if either defense is going to show up to play today. I mean, it's just been one big play after another. Definitely has the feeling of which quarterback will have the ball last is going to end up winning this game.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Come on, boys.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And the extra
Come on, man. You should win for it.
overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Horned Frogs move into the red zone. They mix it up with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. He's got it near the end zone. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime. And now the wrinkle here in double overtime. They must set up for a 2-point try. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward. Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.